What is up, YouTube? I'm back again with another review. So, I've showed you guys what to carry in your butt pack according to the U.S. Army Field Manual. Now I'm going to be showing you guys what I carry in my butt pack that goes on my, I guess, 24-hour rig, if you want to really call it that anymore. So this is one of the, I have shown you guys this in one of my very first YouTube videos. Maybe you guys have remembered it. It was back when I was going over my old Civil Air Patrol gear, and since then I've left Civil Air Patrol, and a lot has changed in my bag. So I figured, and that was sort of gear in general that I had. So I figured, why not do an update? So this is what I carry in my butt pack. Obviously, it's probably going to be a little bit different than the how-to video. So without further ado, here we go. Here you go. So for the, I guess the base thing that I carry is the poncho. This is the Vietnam style. It's the green rubberized, but it's from 1982, I want to say. I don't typically carry the poncho liner, but just earlier I had this concept to where I can actually fit the poncho in the butt pack. And then here's my Woodland poncho liner with the Mitchell camo straps left over from the Vietnam War that I leave in this configuration, and it works out very perfect, and it can just fit right up underneath there. It takes up a little bit of space, and I can probably condense this down if I really wanted to, but it will work basically. And then on the handle I carry the US individual first aid kit. This thing honestly deserves its own video. It's packed with so much goodies. And then here's the butt pack. You guys have seen this before. This is the Rothko GSA compliant one that I've had for a long time now, and I still have the Air Force pin on this side, and then I still have Bad to the Bone on this side, or B1, because Ellsworth is home of the B1. And I've added 2 reflective or glow-in-the-dark cat's eye strips. Basically, I got an old cat's eye band. I took off the cat's eyes, cut them in half, and then hand sewed them onto each side. And then you can see they tried to add a US stamp, but they kind of put it on there crooked, but it's faded, so you really can't even see it anyways. And then of course you got the webbing on the side, both sides, poncho and poncho liner straps underneath, carrying handle, D-rings. I've taped these up, but I think I need to redo them. So I've taped these up, and then you can see on the back side you got your loops for your poncho liner straps when not in use to be stored up here so they don't get torn off, and your Alice clips to attach it to a pistol belt, and then of course your name or ID tag window. So let's get onto the inside of the bag. I've already undone these just so it's easier for the video, so I don't have to put the camera down as much. So up top I got a pair of drawers, or skivvies, whatever you want to call them. Flagging tape. Now this is flagging tape that I had left over from Civil Air Patrol, but in the fire service while wildland firefighting, these come in handy as well. Got socks. I want to say 2 pair. These are body wipes, travel pack, whatever you want to call them. Glow stick or chem stick with a holder or protector. In this configuration I have it so all I gotta do is just pop it out of this protector and crack it, and it's ready to go. So I just opened it and took it out of its plastic packaging. Usually they're in a plastic bag. I got this bag of goodies. I'll get into that. And an MRE. This is the government kind. These ones are lighter on the calories than the normal kind. So some people don't consider these the MRE since they're the TOTM. And these are spaghetti with beef and sauce. It looks like you got Skittles, the purple pack. And, oh, last but not least, a towel. Small hand towel. And then in this bag, I'm going to go ahead and set the camera down real quick for it. So in this freeze Ziploc bag, I carry handkerchief, pen and paper. This is the weatherproof kind. They're waterproof and all that. And this pen is designed so that it can write underwater. Survival wraps, good for signaling and shelter. I do have a signal mirror within the individual first aid kit. And then, if I can get this open here, I got the Strike Anywhere matches. I prefer those ones over the waterproof matches. That's just me. I got insect repellent, some more insect repellent, the USGI type, and then carry this Pyro Pack, or the trioxane gel that you basically light to make a fire, and you can boil stuff. I forgot how hot this stuff burns, but it burns extremely hot. And of course they always have stuff like this. Murphy says, teamwork is essential. It gives the enemy other people to shoot at. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Of course you can't eat it. You burn this, you don't eat it. And then spare flashlight. The batteries are kind of dying out in this thing. Small Rothko Sewing Kit. You guys have seen my review on that. This is actually the pouch that it came in. I got a spare pocket knife. Don't know if this one's any good still. I think it is. So yeah, it's still pretty good. And a knockoff Swiss Army knife, multi-tool, I guess if you want to call it. And that is, guys, everything that I carry in my butt pack. Now, of course, I could add a few things like a shaving kit, toothbrush and paste. Could probably add a shirt or maybe another pair of skibbies. In the wintertime, I'll usually throw in a shirt and long johns and some hand warmers. Another thing that I know people are gonna mention is the MRE. So yeah, guys, I like to carry mine in this configuration, just completely sealed, manufactured sealed. I don't like to break them down if I don't have to. Of course, there's always other options out there. You could break them down to where it's just the main meal. You could throw everything else out, or you could not even use MREs, but that's what I prefer, so that's what I stick with. But that's just me. So anyways, guys, that is pretty much it, what I carry in my butt pack. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you guys have any questions about this thing, just go ahead and let me know. I don't think I left anything out. Yeah, guys, so I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah. Oh, and before I go, I want to mention I am taking a trip to Vegas on I'm leaving July 12th and coming back the 14th. So it's going to be a pretty quick trip, but I'm going to be staying at the Caesar Palace, and I know that there's a pretty big surplus store there that I'm going to try and go to, but from what I understand, we're not going to be leaving basically within the strip. So with me not being 21, it's going to be a little bit interesting on what I can figure out and what I can or can't do. I don't know, maybe I'll just get some escorts and roam the strip, look like a high roller. No, guys, I'm kidding. But anyways, guys, that is it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good one.